everyone, Granite Roots. You see me flying in on my ambush Condi Mirage. We're kind of doing a little roaming small squad on Moss Guild. And right here, my peeps have been ambushed by this core warrior. He's doing pretty well. So we're going to hop in, drop some Condis on him, and hopefully run him down pretty quick. And you can see he's going to melt right here. Of course, it's 2v1, so obviously, but it's always nice to come to the rescue of your friends or when they come to your rescue. This next area we had some red in hills and they were kind of split at this point. We're kind of pushing them back. You see the other guys drop off in the back, which I didn't see us fighting, so we're focused on this group in the front. And what I like about this build is it drops a lot of Condi. Your F2 actually affects 5 targets to spread Condis, which is nice. Has a lot of stealth and mobility, so if you get yanked or immobilized, you can get out of that and live. Also F4 distortion, and I didn't know this till I came down, and whoa, that's a nasty surprise. So I'm gonna again use that mobility to get out of trouble, and we're gonna let them circle around, and then we're gonna clean them up. So we're gonna try and drop down behind, but as we do, they kind of turn a little bit. I'm gonna wait till they turn back and then drop down. And cannonball, here we go, we're down behind them. Let's see if I can put that guy back down that just got up from down state. Check out the mobility of this build through this whole next little mess. It's going to get messy and get pulled like many times. And just really appreciate the survivability of this build and just how much Condi you can drop. So even in squad situations it's pretty good. Although probably not as effective as other DPS Zerg builds. But this one's very versatile, and that's what I like about it. So we're going to spend some time here on the stairs. Again, you're going to see me get pulled. I'm going to use F4 and even skill 7 to blink out of trouble. And they're just going to kind of go back and forth up and down the stairs. So you got yanked. And use skill 7 to get out of there. Skill 4. I didn't really need my heal, but I was using the reflect of the heal to prevent any more missile grabs or damage. And now they're gonna bail. We're gonna kind of push them off the edge up here, and this was fun. I'm going to chase them down the switchbacks and still harass them, but again with this build that allows for that, so that was kind of fun. And at least you gotta appreciate the awareness of these guys turning back to try and help their own person that I was trying to finish off there, although they are able to res. So, rule about going on bridges, go on the edges, because you're going to miss some of the stuff they drop. Realized I couldn't fly there. Oops. And now I'm going to get out of trouble and cut my losses. Okay, this was a 1v1. I actually didn't even have food active, which was pretty good, although he doesn't either, so it's nothing to brag about there. And this was a pretty good fight, and this is one thing I love about the Condis. Even though this guy is like filled with boons and keeps reapplying boons, you know, the Condis still work against him, confusion and all that stuff. He's just kind of knocking himself down. It's only a matter of time before he just melts right here. And that's how we get it done. So we use stealth a lot in a lot of our tactics, which is very helpful. It does a couple things. You know, they have to figure out if they can see you, they have to figure out what your position is. If they don't see you, you just kind of appear as a wall of damage. The other thing too is it removes any targeting, which is nice. One of the bummers though is your F3 skill. You can use it as an interrupt, but it only affects one target. I wish it affected 5, that would be awesome, but probably overpowered, which is probably why you can't do that. But at least the F2's Condi bomb affects 5 targets, that's kind of nice, so it makes it somewhat useful in larger group situations. I do have a Virtuoso Zerg DPS build that I've never used. I should probably try it sometime, because you could put Mass Invis on there, or Veil or something, to still maintain that, you know, stealth quality and stuff, and still do more damage, more AoE damage. And he got away. And then we come back, and they're just cleaning up the last of the ruffians. But we're going to encounter these guys in the plains again right here. Same group, they came back. And we were a small squad tonight, so we were just kind of teaming up with other larger squads to just offer them a little support and help, and maybe some split attacks and so forth. This is our Thursday night run too, which tends to run a little bit smaller, but we also do a Saturday night run where we have a bigger squad, which is a lot nicer, and we can do more of a comped group. So that's what we kind of do, and it just makes all the tactics more intense and more powerful, more effective. And as you see, we clean up these guys, and that is, as they say, that. So thank you for watching. If you're interested in joining a guild that likes to fight and have a good attitude, we are the Moss Guild. We are in OCD Alliance. Feel free to message us in game, and you know, we'd love to have you. And have a most excellent day.